All right, and welcome in as back here for our post-game wrap-up report at Campbellsville University, Harrodsburg. The NCCAA Mid-East region came down to a dramatic finish as Simmons College and Campbellsville University, Harrodsburg played a whale of a basketball game. It came down to the very end, and the Pioneers come away with a victory. Warner Bryan got 2 free throws with 15.2 seconds to go, and Pioneers defense rose up to the occasion as Simmons College was able to get off a three-pointer and then a rebound put-back attempt, and then Bryan got the defensive rebound. And Coach Austin Sparrow here joining me now. Appreciate him coming up, spending a couple minutes with us before we get out of here. But, Coach, congratulations winning the Mid-East region. Fantastic finish there.
Thank you. This group is resilient.
Yes, sir.
The definition of toughness, resilient. That was one of the first things that we talked about this year when we had our meetings on campus. And each kid on our program and in our program they have their own journey. And collectively, their toughness they thrive tonight. Bench points continuing to be a big factor for us, shows their ability to share the ball.
Right.
You got each game, it feels like somebody else is stepping up big time for us, either defensively. They're not afraid to be subbed in and out. They're not afraid to be coached. They're not afraid to hear, the harsh truths of what you need to fix on the floor. And our coaching staff, Coach Freeman, Coach Barry, do a phenomenal job of helping me put them in positions to be successful. And I couldn't do this without those guys, and I couldn't do this without each of the kids continuing to choose Campbellsville University, Harrodsburg.
Very well said. Very well said. As it took probably all the way down to the 12th player today. I can't remember exactly how many got in the game, but you got contributions from everybody, whether it was on the defensive end, coming up with a loose ball, big rebound, but contributions from your entire team to help seal this victory.
Yes, sir. It's been a real community effort. I thought the crowds at the Mid-East Regional were phenomenal. Both games for us, and that's an X factor for us. And it being here in Harrodsburg has been an absolute joy. I love this town, the people in it, and like I said, the kids that continue to choose to represent Harrodsburg. And I thought tonight especially, Braden Smith, he played 27 minutes off the bench, and he's been through a lot over the past couple of years, and his family's one of our biggest supporters. And they lost their daughter and his sister last season, and that's a big one for us.
Yeah.
To continue to be able to lift those people up that we care about. And Elijah Fry, he's phenomenal. He played 9 minutes, but defensively, when he checked in, he didn't get scored on. He's still not healthy. He's going to get back healthy. And, I think his ability to sit there on the bench and really process everything and be ready for his minutes when we picked and choosed him, he did a really good job of that. And same thing with Jamarion Gaines. Didn't have his best game tonight, but didn't allow that to affect him mentally, and was in at the end of the game to help us get stops when it mattered.
Hey, Coach, I noticed there towards the end you were kind of subbing in a little bit, offense, defense. You did get Frederick back in the game on an offensive set and ended up getting to him down low, and he was able to score. I think that cut it maybe to 1 at that point. But then you were bringing you had Bryan in the game and Frederick, and you had Gaines in, so you had kind of a tall front line. Was that to try to go against them inside and to be able to kind of get the defensive rebounds?
Yes. I know you probably saw early on in the game we went small.
Yeah.
We rotated some small guys in, and honestly, I felt like that was a spark that we needed to come back. I can't remember how much we were down. I want to say it was like 9 or 11 at one point. And those guys, Jeremiah Williamson, Landon Elmore, Trey McCalmont, Braden Smith, they were all in together, and we tell people all the time that our practices are so tough on our guys, right? Because our first group and our second group are going at it every single day. And even sometimes like our third group comes in and they'll give those other two groups really, really big fits. I think we have 15 guys that are capable and ready to play, and like I said, that at the end, we went with our big lineup, we went with our best defenders, and they got the stop.
Yeah, absolutely. So, just well, you obviously don't know this, but while we were setting up here, one of the ladies from Simmons College was up talking and complimenting Mr. Brown and the administration about how everything had been run, and I guess they host it next year. She was trying to get some ideas on some things that they were going to try to implement and do, and obviously I think they've talked to Corey with Hyped Up TV possibly So, I mean, I think Mr. Travis and Mr. Brown and the whole administration, I know he had a group out there that took a photo holding the banner of all the people that volunteered their time and effort to help out. That's, with Campbellsville University. But just hats off to them for putting on an excellent event. Great crowd in here last night, today again as well. So really something proud that the CU administration and faculty really stepped up and helped out big to put this on for you guys.
It was awesome. Thank you for being here all season and broadcasting our games, and it's been a fun season. It's been fun to come up here and talk with you, and hopefully we get to continue to do it moving forward.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. I know kidded. I don't really think I kidded with you, but this morning when you spoke about, we were held to 55 points, and that was our lowest output of the year, and I'm sitting here looking at the scoreboard, and it's 56-55. I don't think you envisioned that score today.
No. I figured we'd score a little bit more than 56 points, but, you got to score more score more buckets than the other team to win the game, and that's what we were able to do. And defensively, we want to hang our hat, and I think our team's been special all year defensively. Holding them to 55 points is just as big a feat as us only scoring 56. So Tony Branch does a great job. I want to give him credit on the season that those guys had. They've had a very tough schedule. They're so much better than what their records looks and says, and he's got a lot of talent and a lot of players, and I've got a lot of respect for him in this game as well.
Good deal. So talk to me real quick about your preparations for the national tournament. Now, when will you find out who you play, and is there a draw for that, or is it seeding?
There's one more region that's got to play. It's the North region. I think they play on the 3rd and 4th of March this week, and we'll find out. That following weekend will be the seeding. I'm super excited to say that we've got an automatic bid, and
good deal.
I think this team's proven every time that we've been dropped in the rankings, every time that we've been doubted, every time they've been questioned how good they are, they continue to rise to the occasion. They continue to be motivated, and they continue to answer our call when we motivate them. I think preparation-wise, another good thing is this group's been to the national tournament for 4 years in a row now.
Awesome.
And I think the preparation, they know what's coming. The practices, they know that we've got some guys that got to get back healthy.
Yeah.
They know that it takes making shots and playing defense, and we've got to continue to do that. And honestly, I think they're just excited to come in and practice for 2 more weeks while we wait. And we'll leave out on the 11th of March, and the tournament will be from the 11th until the 15th. And I'm excited to plan for it, and I'm excited to go back to Minnesota.
That's hopefully it'll warm up a little bit between now and then up there, but either way, I know you're excited to make the trip north to participate in the national tournament. So, Coach, I know you got a lot of family here and celebrations planned for tonight. Congratulations. Great season. Keep it going. We enjoyed the ride with you, and we're going to wish you the best of luck as you try to bring home banner number 2.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Go Pioneers.
Absolutely. All right, and that's going to wrap it up here for our broadcast covering the NCCAA Mid-East Region Tournament here at Campbellsville University, Harrodsburg, as Simmons College women and the CU Harrodsburg men will advance to the national tournament. Best of luck to those 2 teams representing the Mid-East Region. And we're going to wrap it up. Big thanks to all of our sponsors. Big thanks to the Campbellsville University Harrodsburg administration and faculty. And also want to thank Hyped Up TV for a great performance as always. My name's Gary True. It's going to wrap it up here. Everyone have a great evening. Good night, and God bless.